Hi, my name is Tyler. If you're wondering why I look familiar, let me help you out. Have you seen any such esteemed films like Transformers 2, Spider-Man 2, Iron Man 2, Toy Story 2, Twilight 2? I was in none of those movies. Welcome to Movie Jabber, Episode 4. But one thing I know is that picking your nose is not specifically mentioned in the Bible.
Dude! Good intro, man.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, seriously, for real, I liked your stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Almost
Thanks.
as good as I am.
Yeah. I'm proud to be a part of it.
Hey, no problems.
Yeah, thanks.
Weird thing. Got a drink for both of us, man.
Oh, okay,
How about
cool.
a toast?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah?
Thanks, toast.
I mean, you were here last episode, you're here now. This episode is pretty...
Yeah, sorry. It's
pretty... It's...
Thanks. That was really refreshing.
Okay. Two weeks and 1 weekend left for the 27th of October, which is a Saturday when we go watch Skyfall. The Bond franchise celebrates 50 years. This year it's bound to be big, not to mention the peeps and the fun the Team Jabber experience normally is. So hey, join us. Thank you very much to all of you who gave me your suggestions on Facebook regarding what we should review. Thank you once again. And this week we decided to go with one of the suggestions and review a local series. Ladies and gentlemen, with that in mind, Mali. Now Mali is a soap opera, the first of its kind in East Africa, that runs 3 times a week on a local network channel and TV. Very expensive production. If you just watch it, you can, well, it's a bit obvious if you do. Here's the trailer.
Wewe, sima hiyo sigara, unavutia sigara hapa kama nani, hata una haya huku si kwenu. Tabia za msituni urudishe kwenu. Nini?
None of your business.
Ululu wenyu, naona mumpeleke mahali kama refugee camp hivi. Mahali hakuna pombe na madawa ya kulevya.
Selena!
Shika. Pangusa.
Are you crazy?
Aya.
Because if I wipe this, what's your job here?
Ati?
The good and the bad regarding Mali. First of all, the good. Good cinematography, lighting, texture, and the feel, quite good. Another thing, the acting is pretty good, a notch higher than most of the local productions, given that they are speaking English, and there's also a bit of Kiswahili thrown in too. So acting, pretty good. Some pundits do say that some of the best actors Kenya has to offer are in this show. Well, you tell me what you think about that. Moving on to the bad about Mali. Now the bad about Mali, in my opinion, number 1, the pacing. Fine, it's a soap opera. Fine, it's the first of its kind in East Africa. Fine, the first to run 3 times a week, a local production on a local network channel. But question is, I've watched a few episodes and I can't help but wonder, what actually happens per episode? You kind of get the feeling you're just watching things happen, but you can't really tell what are they building up to. My second beef with the series Mali is something that seems to be quite common with very many local productions here in Kenya. Recycling of actors. If you look at Mali, I'm sure you recognize familiar faces from Sugar and Nairobi Half-Life. Don't get me wrong, I think they've worked very hard to be where they are. That is true, but I believe recycling the same faces over and over again isn't a good thing. Because we all know at several points in Kenya, on TV, we have to see the same actor in more than one production, either on the same channel or on different channels. And that's just counting production. What about the commercials? We know that normally tends to happen. I believe that's bad for the industry. There's so many upcoming actors who are probably really good if given the opportunity and the chance to grow and some good exposure. Those are my thoughts on Mali. What are your thoughts? Favorite part of the show. Our recommended series of this week has to be Arrow. Brought to us by the same network that brought us Smallville and unfortunately Lana Lang. The CW. Arrow is a series based on the comic book character Green Arrow, with of course some slight alteration that always happens when a comic book is transformed to the big screen or the small screen in this case. Here's what it looks like.
Nobody can know my secret.
Has he said anything about what happened?
You came back from the dead.
That island did change you.
What was it like there?
What happened to you on that island?
Here's some of the reactions from the peeps on Facebook regarding Arrow. Lloyd says, I watched this with no predisposition whatsoever, no expectation, no rating. I didn't read the comic book, so I wouldn't know. I loved it! Of course not with that kind of voice, but it was a really good watch and I didn't find it fake. It was cool as all. Bright in response says, I love it too. It was plain simple. So there you have it, peeps. Our recommended series for this week is Arrow. If you love a little bit of superhero stuff, some good storylines, some fun action, and some dark realism, a bit like Batman Begins, this series is definitely for you. Go watch it. Alright, we try to do things a little bit different each episode, and this episode we're going to take things to our Facebook group, Movie Jabber, and find out... That is not an endorsement. Where was I? Oh yes, Facebook. We're taking things to our Facebook group, Movie Jabber, to find out exactly what topic seems to be generating interest at the moment. And we found this specific comment by Firul Mathia. And this is what he had to say. Or this is basically what he said. Some guys are just legendary. Example, Michael Bay and Jerry Bruckheimer. If you follow the thread, a couple more names have been thrown into the mix, such as the Wachowski siblings, Steven Spielberg, and James Cameron. Who? So there you have it, that's our question of the week. Who to you in the realm of films deserves the legendary status? We've heard directors like Steven Spielberg being mentioned, and the Wachowski siblings and producers like Jerry Bruckheimer being mentioned. Now you let us know who to you deserves the legendary status. Hey, apart from me, apart from the Movie Jabber crew. You feel me, bro? That's it from us this week. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, moviejabber.org, that's our website. Find us on Facebook, Movie Jabber. Email us your thoughts, your suggestions, your critique, the good and the bad. We really appreciate it. moviejabber@gmail.com. Well, have a good week, people. Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Have a good one. We need a new extra, dude. We really need a new extra. This one sucked.